Hello everyone! I know I'm back earlier than I said I would be, but there's a reason, so stick around. So the reason I'm back a few days earlier than I said I was going to be back is because Laura from What Laura Likes, linked down in the description there, she decided to do a book club that's leading up to Advent on Trent Horn's book, Why We're Catholic. And I really wanted to get in on this because I really like that book a lot. The first part of the book is what this video is supposed to be about. And I could cover the whole thing, but that's just too much. So I'm just gonna focus on really like parts of the first chapter, because the first chapter is all about truth. Objective versus subjective truth. Like, what is truth? And that's a really big topic, especially in our world today, where it's very relativistic in our society. What's good for you may be good for you, but it doesn't mean it's good for me. What you choose to do, you can do what you do, and I'll do what I do. Like, that's how our society kind of operates, but that's not the way the world operates. That's not the way truth operates. There is an objective truth, like a standard for truth, and that truth is God himself. Jesus Christ said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Like, he's the truth. There is objective truth, and that truth is found in Jesus Christ, in God, which is the church he created as the Catholic Church. So relativism is really a big topic because our world is so relativistic, where it's like, oh, if you don't like abortion, don't have abortion. If you don't like, it's just, that's how we see things. That's how our society sees things, is very relativistic, where it may be wrong for one person to do something, but it's okay for another person to do something. And that's not how the world really works. Like, if something's wrong for people, it's wrong for like everybody. Like, it's just, there is an objective truth in the world, and that is God. And I really believe that. And it's so hard in our society today to have an objective truth. It's like, it's not easy to say that there is objective truth, that I believe in the truth, and that Catholicism has the truth. And that's not exactly something that's easy to say. It's not something that people understand when you say it, because they're so used to this relativistic, if I feel good about it, it's true. And that's not really what religion is all about. Religion isn't about making you feel good. The faith, the Catholic Church, is about getting to heaven and union with God, and that's really what it's about. It's not about, do you feel good? How do you feel? Like, our society is so focused on individualistic things that we have forgotten that there is an objective truth, and objective truth is so important. And I don't even know if I'm using the right words, but there is truth. There is an objective truth. There is something that will be true no matter what, and that is the person of Jesus Christ, the second person of the Trinity, God incarnate. Like, he came to show us truth, real truth, truth that's true for everybody, not that's just true for people of one generation or one culture. There is a universal truth, and it's really important that we start to realize that, because we live in such subjective world where everything is very subjective and relativistic, and it's like, if you don't like it, don't do it. If you don't like that, move. Like, it's just people, I don't know if the words are coming out right, but the world we live in is very much so like, how does it make me feel? How do I feel about it? And what am I getting out of it? Like, is it good for me? But that's not what real truth is. Real truth isn't always easy. It isn't always like feel-good truths. Like, it's the truth though. Like, there is objective truth. And that's really what I really think is really important before you even start thinking about being Catholic or being anything, like picking a religion or doing anything, or really like studying the church or the faith, is knowing that there is an objective truth. There is something that will be true no matter what. And that something is Jesus Christ, God. God himself will always be true, because God is truth. And that truth is not a subjective truth that's only true for people in some cultures and some societies at some times in some places. It's a truth that is universally true, like objectively true. And this is so important to really think about. So I challenge all of you to really think about your truths. Like, do you believe in objective truth? You can't say, like, there's people out there who say that there's no such thing as absolute truth. but then you ask them, are you absolutely sure? Like, you just said an absolute truth, saying that there's no absolute truth. Like, subjectivism does not work in like the long run. There has to be an objective truth somewhere, and that objective truth, I believe, is found in God. So you have to really wrap your mind around that before you can start to really get farther into the church teachings, because otherwise you're going in with a very relativistic view of truth that isn't true. Like, truth is really important, and that's what I hope I'm trying to get across in this video, is that truth, there is truth. There is objective truth, like there is one true truth, and that is God. So I hope this was somewhat helpful and not totally rambly, but yes. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below something that you learned or what your thoughts are on truth, objective truth, subjective relativistic truth. Like, what is truth? Like, that's really the big thing, the topic to think about, is what is truth to you at this point? Because how we think about truth and what is true really impacts the way we approach our faith. So I'll leave you all with that. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you all next week. God bless.